Hello everybody, James from Ti22 here, just hiding in the office from the beast from the east, whilst I put together the video of this lovely Marina blue M3 that I detailed last week. Hope you enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the videos, please click like. If there's anything you want to ask, please comment below in the questions column. And if you really want to see more videos, please click the subscribe button and then you'll get some notifications when I've done another one for you. Next one should be on a black S4 we did last week, which, although it was quite low mileage, had some really quite comprehensive swirling that we had to get rid of. So please enjoy this Marina blue, which is such a stunning colour when it's detailed and coated. This car was corrected, then coated, and really not much to say. A couple of extra bits we did on this one, so a couple of graphics were removed, a few other little bits and pieces which were an individual request from the customer. Yeah, so please enjoy, ask any questions, and we'll see you on the next one.
If you could look into my eyes, you'd see why I am hypnotized. Oh, you get drunk with this siren high from all the things your dirty mind wants. You wanna see what's deep inside and take you for a mighty ride. Oh, you get some from all fire and blind from all the things your dirty mind wants. Should be no surprise. Oh, you cool down, dance it out to hide from all the things your dirty mind wants. You wanna see what's deep inside. Oh, and take it for a mighty ride. Oh, you get some from all fire and blind from all the things your dirty mind wants. Out of my mind, yeah, and get a little low. Take off your pride, baby, let me know.
So with all the prep stages done, and with the car brought inside, detarred as we've seen, I then got on with the little job that the customer had requested, just to remove these M Performance stickers that were on the sills. Just a quick one to focus on this for anyone who wants to do this at home. The easiest way to get stickers, decals, badges, emblems, anything off a vehicle is warm it up. You can see me at the beginning just feeling the temperature of the paintwork there with my hand. So you want to get it warm to the touch, not hot, not so you can't keep your hand on it. And all that's doing is softening the glue up. So then they're really easy to pull off just because the glue's nice and soft. And then the rest of the glue residue will come off with some tar and glue remover. And then here I am just machine polishing the step just to get the swirls out that were on there anyway, and just really evening up the finish on the whole thing just to make it a complete job. So that completed all the prep stages on the M3. So with that done, I then got the main machine polisher out and got on with machine polishing the rest of the car. The machine polishing on this car was a two-stage process. So I've already done some details here for this time lapse, but this is the main sort of cutting stage, and then this was followed up by a gloss stage afterwards. Because of the wide arches on the M3, I just wanted to put a couple of photos in here on this video actually. Just as you can see, we used the nice little 3-inch tool just to cut the edge of the arch. And then the bigger tool that we've done the rest of the flatter panels with, did in there. I also did above the wheel arches, just with that little 3-inch tool as well. So not above the wheel arches, above the door handles as well. And as you can see, I did where the sticker was as well. So lots and lots of detail areas, also around the boot lid, below the spoiler. We're so lucky in detailing these days that we've got these different size tools. We can just do more of a complete job and get into more of the tighter areas. So this was a lovely section just on the back quarter to give you an idea of the finish. There we are, pulling you in to have a look at the finish. So we'll take the camera off the tripod and just zoom in, just so you can have a look in that nice direct light about how lovely the finish was. This Yas Marina blue has got so many nice little colours in the flake when there's no swirls over the top hiding it. There's a nice pearl, and there's also some real nice colours just in the metallic there that you can see. And yeah, as I mentioned earlier, just this is a little example of where we would use the smaller polisher. So my favourite Rupes tool here, the little 3-inch air-powered DA, which for all you detailing geeks watching, is a 15mm throw, not a 12mm throw like the electric Mini. So it's just got that little bit more bite, and just lets us do all these little areas. There we go. So the edge of the boot lid is popped up there, just to avoid going onto any adjacent panels. And just really doing a lovely job of all the little details. And another final little detail we did with the little 3-inch polisher was the lovely little carbon extensions on the lower front bumper. Again, no areas left untouched, just trying to get as much of a complete job on all the little areas done as possible. Just moving now into a brief illustration of what's involved in the coating process. So this was an IGL Quartz that this car was coated with. So as you can see there, just for one little kind of 2-foot square section, quite a bit of, on this car actually I kind of moved the bonnet down to kind of 1 foot to 1.5 foot square sections. I think I ended up splitting up into about kind of 6 sections in the end, 7 sections maybe. So yeah, wipe on in crisscross fashion, and then there's a little pause in the middle that you don't see where we just wait for it to cure a little bit more, and then of course we go in and buff off. And this is just the bonnet and the headlights I've done in this little time lapse. Obviously the process is then repeated on the whole vehicle, and then we put a little top coat on as well. So just the end of the coating process before I move on to the next panel is just to double check with the light. And then with the whole car coated, obviously we're down into doing all the small details then. So just double checking and wiping the shuts over with a nice sort of topping spray sealant, cleaning the glass, and then we get into all of the other stuff once we've done that. So dressing the tyres, checking the wheels have got whatever coating or sealant on, valeting the interior, all the little bits that we just do on every job that just really, for me, makes the car how I want it. So with those final bits done, it was on really just to show you what the car was like when it was finished. These couple of video clips here are all taken in the area of the workshop that has got more diffused light in. So the car will look more glossy and you'll get a better idea of how the colour looked. We've got some later on that are taken in the other area of the workshop you'll be more used to seeing with the black walls, which has got higher contrast and it's got more point sources of light. So it will show you a bit more about the condition of the paintwork and how sort of small free it was, and we can see a bit more of the metallic flake and that sort of thing. Just a lovely close-up on the carbon roof on these M3s, which is beautiful and obviously gets all of the same treatment as the paintwork. And then just now you can see the car is in that different area of the workshop. So looks slightly different, a little bit more contrast, lots of natural light in from overhead. Still lots and lots of gloss, but in a minute I'll zoom in on that back quarter and you can just see what the paint's like close up. So yeah, thanks for watching another video of mine. Hope you really enjoyed it. Please leave some comments if there's anything else you'd like to see on the next one or that you enjoyed particularly about this one. Please click subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Remember, it's 2 videos a week, so the next one will be along this weekend. Thanks very much, everyone.